football world, as after the Baltimore Sailors lost their superstar Paul George, they have agreed to a deal to acquire one of the NBA's best players. The deal is Julius Randle, the recently signed Zach LaVine, 2 draft picks, and Henry Allenton to the Sacramento Kings for KJ McDaniels, Diamond Stone, and DeMarcus Cousins is the next Baltimore Sailor. So DeMarcus Cousins is the team's new superstar. It's a win-win for both teams. The Kings, who are clearly rebuilding, get a lot of assets. They get Julius Randle, Zach LaVine, who the Sailors just signed, and I know everyone's going to kill me for trading him. And the Sailors, they just went 69-13 and lost in the first round, obviously, but they won 69 games, which is the best in the league. And led by the superstar Paul George. Paul George traded on him. Bandwagon. And the Sailors need a new superstar. Harry Giles, quite frankly, isn't ready to make that next step yet. Neither is Bradley Beal or Jamal Murray. But DeMarcus Cousins already has. He's kept on losing. And DeMarcus Cousins, this should be the happiest day of his life. Other than his birth, maybe his wedding. Other than that, this should be the happiest day of his life. Boogie Cousins was drafted the same year as Paul George. George was drafted 5 picks later. As you take a look at Boogie's stats, he's been a little quieter the past 2 years in Sacramento, but he's still a superstar. 28 years old. I'm pretty sure George is 28 as well. And the Sailors had that guy. Now, the Sailors had a big man problem. All they had was Harry Giles, and now they're overflowing with big men. They got Boogie, Giles, Bamba. They still have Boban. And Bam Adebayo, obviously. Diamond Stone, KJ McDaniels, Pierre Jackson. We're not going to get any time on this team. They're probably all going to be cut, or they're just not going to have time. The Sailors might make another trade, but I think this is a good team. This isn't last year's core, that's for sure. This team ain't last year. This team is not as good as last year's team. Let's throw that up there. Sailors lost Paul George. They lost Down Crowd. Oh, I forgot something. The Baltimore Sailors have reacquired Malik Beasley, who was acquired by the Surf in the expansion draft. The Sailors trading Michael Beasley, who they just signed just now. Like you guys didn't even know. As well as KJ McDaniels, who's in the Kings deal to the San Diego Surf for Malik Beasley, who was taken in the 2nd round of the expansion draft. Only behind CJ Miles and his old teammate, Denzel Valentine. This year it was more of a minor rebrand, as the jerseys are pretty much the same thing. The gold and the dark is still there. The home uniform is pretty similar, just not the stripe. In the center, you can see there's more stripes, on the pants and on the jersey as well. Now the away jersey still got the gold and dark. It's in a different font. It's pretty similar. The last name is now going to be bigger. So there's that, especially if I want the home uniform. So yeah, the Sailors are going to have an in-squad scrimmage. Got the in-squad scrimmage, the Blues and the Blacks, as Jamal Murray over to Norman Powell. Powell driving, and Norman Powell has been missed, but it's rebounded by Boogie Cousins. Powell with his 2nd shot of the day, and it's another miss. But Boogie with another rebound. He's going to let it go, and that would go into DeMarcus Cousins for some rebounds. I want to see Mohamed Bamba get some rebounds. We hired him. We drafted him for defense, and that clearly wasn't any defense. It's Mr. Beasley, who was on the Surf for a little bit. Then we got him back because he's a stud. Gives it to De'Aaron Fox, who was injured for the end of last year. He finds Bamba. Back to Beasley, over to Fox, over to Bamba. Bamba back to, oh my goodness, this is going hectic. As Fox would make the jumper, and it's to a piece. 2nd team man from Kentucky with that one. Then Jamal Murray's going to let it fly from 3. Jamal Murray with the switch. We're going to play to 21. Sorry about my voice. Anyway, Jamal Murray on Fox. Fox gives it to Johnson. My voice is driving me nuts. Back to Fox here, and Fox is 2 for 2. I can barely talk today, I'm sorry. There goes Mr. Real Deal Beal over to Stormin' Norman. Norman storming to the paint, but Mohamed Bamba with the block. That's what I want to see. I'm sorry, Norman, but I want our rookie to make strides. I already know you're a stud. As Stanley Johnson over to Blake Freesley. Blake Freesley has the 3, and the bench players are beating the starters. Okay. As Beal driving, and would easily make that job when I got that rebound. It was a miss. As Mr. Beasley, guarded by the real deal Beal. Fox a Bomba over to Malik Beasley. That's Malik Beasley on that one. Here goes Jamal Murray. Murray over big man Boogie. Boogie guarded by Bomba. And Bomba, that was an excellent defense because Boogie is an excellent post scorer. So good to see him play well at defense. As the bench beating the starters 10-7. Malik Beasley with the miss. Boogie for rebound. Boogie bringing the ball up as if he's a point guard. And he's going to let it fly. And it's a brick. But Harry Giles picks it up. Man uses one hand for the slammer. So now it's 10-8. I thought it was just 10-7. But wait, what? I could have sworn it was just 10-7. That's not a 1-pointer. That's a 2-pointer. Oh, are we doing the game where it's like 3-pointers, 2-pointers, and 2-pointers are 1? I don't think we're doing that. Let me just nail a 3 from Mr. Powell. Buckets. Yeah, but do give me 3 points. Oh, now I had 9. Wait, what? I feel like I'm saying stuff. Okay. I think I'm saying stuff. This is weird. As Mr. Beasley with the missed excellent post defense by Bradley Beal. And then real deal Beal fighting Jamal the Swish Murray. And the home unit's just starting to destroy the bench players. As Stanley Johnson, the 6th man for the 2nd year in a row, guarded by Mr. Powell. He finds De'Aaron Fox, long 3, just like Curry when he missed it. Then Bradley Beal over Jamal Murray. Murray gonna shoot another 3. He's gonna be MVP of this, but I think he missed it. Giles with another offensive board. Giles finds Bradley Beal. What the fudge? Shit. Watch him nail it. Oh, he missed it. Give the ball, Jamal. But we are up, I shouldn't say we, but the home units are up 15-10. As Fox over to Johnson, over to Mr. Beasley. Malik Beasley over to Edris out of Bio. He finds Mo Bamba. Mohamed Bamba got that one to go. So it's now 15-12. The bench players giving these home guys a run for their money today. As Beal over to Powell. Powell with the miss. Another miss from Norman Powell. He normally shoots 100% in the games I play, which is nuts. But I mean, that's good for him. That's why he's in the starting lineup. As that one for Mohamed Bamba. I believe that was Mohamed Bamba. I couldn't tell who that was. Maybe that was Bam. And Bio is Bradley Beal over Jamal Murray. Oh, I should have took that. He finds Norman Powell with another miss. Stop giving the ball to Norman. There goes Stanley. The Stanimal. It's almost stolen by Norman Powell. He gives it to Fox. Fox guarded by Harry Giles. Okay, not really huge on this. He gives it to Mr. Bam Adebayo. Then he misses it, but Mohamed Bamba with the offensive rebound. And then Stanley Johnson, he'd miss it as well. Giles for rebound. Giles to Murray. Murray to Bradley Beal. Beal back to Murray. Murray over to Harry Giles. Harry Giles made some free balls here. He finds Mohamed Bamba. He's done very well tonight. Is there a gorilla? I feel like Mohamed Bamba is a gorilla. I don't know why. And it's another miss. Both teams are on a drought. As Bradley Beal, a fast break, long 3, bookies. Oh my goodness, I've talked about a letdown. My gosh, I can't even talk. That is, you do have to win by 2. That'll be an issue, but maybe the bench players will make a comeback. As Bam Adebayo over to Mohamed Bamba, back to Fox, back to Bamba, back to what the heck is going on? It's just a 3-man show. And then Stanley Johnson finally getting in on it. As that would be good. Here comes Jamal Murray. Murray driving himself, and it's stripped and stolen away. Oh, what if these bench players tie it up? No, Malik Beasley gives him the lead on the 3. A 3 would win it for the home unis. Or starters. Because these guys are going to be the starters. Same starting lineup from last year minus George and Boogie Swish. And Bradley Beal got that one to go. Game over. Final lineup, Jamal Murray, Bradley Beal, Norman Powell, Harry Joust, DeMarcus Cousins, and off the bench, Stanley Johnson, Mohamed Bamba, Darren Fox, Malik Beasley, Bam Adebayo, and of course, Boban Marjanovic. We also have Diamond Stone in. Pierre Jackson and roster fillers, but neither of them are going to get minutes. So last year we had a 13-man rotation. This year we have an 11-man rotation.